Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the second-ranked team, the Memphis Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bruins will kick it away to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. A short completion of the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he finally steps out at the 10. Offense set up in great position.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Memphis.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to scramble now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And the Bruins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
Touchdown, UCLA.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
UCLA 14, Memphis 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he slings this pass over the middle. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass is caught, and they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires it. He's got his man in the open field. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Man, I don't know what happened here with this defense. The tight end was wide open. Had to be a bust in coverage.
Good enough for a first down. That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied 14-14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bruins. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return.
Memphis Tigers will take over. First and 10.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's an option look. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense threatening now, first and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
That's a second and goal play for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll run the option. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. It's a shotgun run call. And they've got him.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And they're trying to punch it in here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he's looking to make a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after.
And your Memphis Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Receiver in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Ready up.
Memphis now operating in the red zone.
Set.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Got it.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Lasso.
Grab made by the tight end. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Automatic on the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
UCLA offense will take over 1st and 10.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. We get the second half started with a running play. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
He'll try a pass here, and he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Ball handed off. Powering through. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
21.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's complete downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
29 Philly. 2 down 4.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. When he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys are just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the back gets the football. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Bruins pick up enough to get a first down there. They'll try the option play here. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on third and short. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
42, Memphis 28.
Returner trying to create good field position. Coverage team brings down the returner.
12. And your Memphis Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they ruled him out of bounds.
It's now 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but reels the sticks. 1st down. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
New center down to the offense, 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long.
Third down coming up.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive.
Here we go. Tuna.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. There's contact on the throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll drop back here on third down. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. And the Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. The back's got it. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return.
And your Memphis Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go as he's being hit. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. And the offense will just take a knee. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.